So hello everyone, it's Marc here, the Managing Director of Winbox, and welcome to episode 30 of On the Winbox, where today I have a very special guest. A guest in the form of Berkeley Harris from Sandler Training. And today I want to introduce you to Berkeley because he's going to be doing some blogging on valuable sales content going forward. So I just wanted you as the audience to understand Berkeley's background, what sort of stuff he's going to be creating, and we'll talk a little bit about sales as well. But just to clear up at the start, so previously you would have noticed that Nick Elston from Signable, the head of partnerships at Signable, was creating blog articles for us on sales. You might have noticed over the past couple of weeks, he's switched his topic with his guest blogs for us to another topic which is very close to his heart, which is talking about anxiety and how you can beat anxiety. We sent out one blog article for Nick, it had a great response from you guys, so we decided to carry that on a monthly basis. And Nick told me that he learned everything he knows, well the good stuff he knows anyway, about sales from Berkeley. Because I understand he's been on the Sandler courses, hasn't he? And,
I bet he says that about everyone, isn't he?
He said it about a few people actually, yeah, he said it through grit his teeth, but there we go. So Berkeley's taken up the mantle. I'm really excited to have Berkeley creating the blog articles for us because I've been to a couple of Berkeley's talks, I've read his content previously and it's excellent. So yeah, Berkeley, why don't you tell us a bit more about who you are, your background, and what people can expect from you?
Yeah, sure. Thank you, Marc. Well, a northern lad living in the southwest because previously I was a sales director with a medical insurance company and that was based in Taunton.
Okay.
So from the north I moved down to Bristol, didn't want to go all the way to Taunton with all the family, the rest of the country, so we didn't want to do that.
Yeah.
So sales director there, but I started there on the road as a sales representative. So I learned all the bad things about sales and all what not to do.
Yeah, there's a lot out there.
Absolutely. But over the years, we had a queue of people at the door to sell their services to us. Because I looked after 110 people on the road, there was 248 people at head office. We had trainers, speakers, motivational speakers, and everything selling their services to us. But one particular company stood out, and this is a company I represent now called Sandler.
Okay.
Where the consultative sales approach, as opposed to traditional selling approach, something we're going to be talking about over the coming blogs. A better style, more sort of really understanding the true needs of what the prospect wants, and also learning that some people don't need your services, which that's quite a novelty, isn't it, in sales, where I didn't realise that. Now the results were going too well. With this, we got a 10% growth year on year on our customer base, and retention rates moved from 89% to 93%. This was going too well.
Yeah.
So hence my interest in Sandler, and I've been a consultant with Sandler in the region of 3 years.
Okay, excellent, sounds good. So how have you seen sales change over the past, say, 5 or 10 years?
A question I get asked a lot, actually.
Because I see that it's changing all the time.
Oh, for sure.
It's the same with the relationship between, well, marketing's changing all the time, and that's what I know more so about, but it's the relationship between marketing and sales is ever changing as well. So yeah, what's your perception on how it's changing?
When we do some briefings, we talk about sales and where it all came from and tradition. So the oldest industry in the world ever is apparently prostitution.
Yes, I have heard that before.
Well, I'm going to disagree with that, if I may.
Okay.
Because on prostitution, not that I would know this from personal experience, but prostitution has got to be a sell. So I think sales must be the oldest industry in the world.
Okay, yeah, I can see where you got to that conclusion.
So over the years, what's happened is sales has moved, of course it has. So about 40, 50 years ago, someone invented a good concept in sales where ask questions of the prospect. Okay. So that's relatively new. Now that becomes the norm. But now with the advent of internet, iPad, tablets, everything, you could stand in a sales situation and say, hang on a minute, type something in your phone and find all the answers you need.
Yeah.
And people are researching more and more about the product, the service or the solution they want to buy before stepping forward.
Of course, there's so much choice out there, isn't
Absolutely.
there? And we want to make sure we're getting the most for our money and we're spending our money in the right places. And also, a lot of people in the past have been burnt by sales.
Oh, sure.
They've been sold the wrong services. It goes back to you saying that not everyone should buy your services or needs to buy your services. So you can understand why people would do that.
Yeah, for sure. Well, we call that the buyer-seller dance, where traditional sales approach of a salesy person the prospect has learned to defend against that.
Yeah.
So that's when they get the problems of, well, I won't tell you all the information straight away, I'll be guarded.
Yeah, I've been on both sides of that dance.
Absolutely. But your information is very valuable, so thank you very much, educate you all about your industry.
And I'm a good dancer. So.
Oh, I can see that.
Yeah.
I can see that. And then there'll be the bit where, now we need to close this prospect, and all the objections in the world come up.
Yeah.
Of wrong time, wrong colour, wrong price, not my decision. Now there is some courses, we certainly don't do these, called handling objections, because only those objections come about because of that salesy approach.
Yeah.
And then amazingly, when you follow up that particular prospect, sometimes they're just not there anymore. Your emails are not getting through, your phone calls aren't getting through, and we wonder why.
Yeah, they've fallen off the edge of the earth.
Where have they gone?
Yeah.
Where have they gone? And that's where the highs and lows of sales comes in, where I've had a good day, I've had a bad day, I've had a good day, I've had a bad day, bad day, bad day. This selling is not working, so we do advocate that sales training does not work.
Okay.
If you're learning traditional sales methods,
Yeah.
and you're not going to apply yourself and the attitude for yourself in how you can consider things and consider your prospect, and the behaviours we talk about is how do you take your product to market. Not in a marketing way, I appreciate you want to talk about marketing in a moment possibly, but how to market your product, what you can do.
Okay.
Yes, if your website's passing leads, fabulous, great, but how can you build each day and what you can do to make a difference to your business?
Okay, sounds good. And as you touched upon marketing, let's mention that. How do you perceive the relationship at the moment between marketing and sales? It's something I thought a lot about recently, actually, and about whether they're more and more against each other, or they're more and more intertwined, or they're one of the same now. So what's your perception on that front?
Well, I have a personal view.
Good, that's what we want to hear.
Well, Sandler has a different view, but I should listen to my own company, shouldn't I, being the largest training company in the world. Sales and marketing, yes, of course they mix together really well, but I personally advocate don't have a sales and marketing manager, don't have a sales and marketing director. These should be people who have healthy conversations where there's got to be some meat in the middle, but they should be very clear on what each of us is doing.
So they should be two different roles, a sales director and a marketing director, rather than sales and marketing. Okay, yeah. That's interesting.
But what you can't do is put the marketing team over here and the sales team over here, because all that happens, and it's probably happening now to some people who listen to this, where I'll blame marketing.
Yeah.
The brochure's the wrong colour, the message is the wrong thing, we're doing the wrong areas for advertising, and then the sales team can't sell it.
Yeah.
The marketing team blame the sales team, go, well, we've done this, they're just not doing what they said they was going to do. So have them as separate silos, but very well connected.
Yeah, and the way we use sales with the email marketing that we do is that we will identify who's engaging with the marketing material we're sending out there. So the emails in terms of the value-driven emails, the awareness-building emails, and then what we'll do is we'll come up with a sales strategy for those people based on a level of engagement. And that might be a phone call, it might be a direct mail, it might be another email, whatever suits that audience, but that's how we kind of intertwine the two in email marketing.
That's it.
Okay.
Can I just practice one of my marketing lines on you? Because
Yeah.
I'm working on this and I don't know if we've got it right.
Okay.
Bear with me. So, at Sandler Training, we help companies up their game. So up yours. Do you think that's going to work?
Well, up yours to me personally?
Well, just, I don't know. I don't know if this is the right...
I'm not sure where this
I've been working on this for a while, but this, I don't know. But joking aside, we've started to use that a little bit personally.
Yeah.
And now people walk past me in the street or see me at business networking events in around Bristol or London, someone said to me recently. Said, hi Berkeley, up yours.
Yeah, so if you're watching this video and you see Berkeley out and about, it's okay to just shout at him up yours. No one else will know what you're on about, but Berkeley will, so it's okay. And I encourage you to do that, and please tweet us if you do as well, because that would be a funny video to watch.
That would be good.
No, I like that. I think from a marketing perspective, it will cut through the clutter, but maybe you need to work on how you manage that message. Yeah, I can tell you're working on it. See the clock's going now, actually, or I can hear them. Yeah, I can hear them going. So that's great. So as you can see from this video, Berkeley has some awesome insights when it comes to sales, which we want to share with you, which is why we've got Berkeley doing some guest blogging. So to make sure that you see the content that Berkeley's creating, make sure you're following our channels. So subscribe to our YouTube page, just to be on our YouTube channel. So just click the red button to subscribe. And in the comments this section as well, I'll put all the links to my social channels and Berkeley social channels. Give you a nice choice: LinkedIn, Twitter, Instagram, whatever you prefer. The content will be on there. And any preferred channels for you?
Twitter's good. Like Twitter, LinkedIn. I'm pretty busy on LinkedIn, and then of course there's some individual areas. Jump on the website, which pull all the details, but everything links to that anyway. Have a look, and I believe one of the first blogs we want to do is talk about vision boards. So picturing your goals for 2017, how to achieve those, how to plan for those, and how to make sure you achieve your goals from the outset of 2017 and do well with that.
That's it. So you're going to kickstart your 2017 with some help on vision boards by Berkeley. That will likely be ready at the start of December, so as soon as that, we'll send it out to you. And one more plug, which I never want to miss, is sign up to the newsletter, because newsletters are king if you're Winbox. So I'll put links to both our subscribe pages for our newsletters in the comments section again. And any comments on this video, please share it with us and let us know. Thank you very much for watching, and thank you Berkeley for coming on board.
Thank you listeners.
And, we'll speak to you next time.